Red Bill here. Today we're going to show you how to load the JXP584M with minimal disassembly so you can haul it in a legal width. Now, a lot of you know that I went out to Rantoul, Illinois summer before last, and all the way from North Carolina there, this plow went out there on my lowboy, and I had three objectives I was trying to do when I built this plow. One, I wanted 3-point hitch, and two, I wanted 8 bottoms, and 3, I wanted to be able to move it in legal width and length, so I could just go anywhere in the country, wouldn't have to worry about permits. And there is you'll see a link at the bottom of this video showing you how I built this plow. About 4 or 5 different parts of it. I'm going to go back over a little brief synopsis here of how I built this plow. What I started out with was an International 560 semi-mount 14-inch. And you ask why to go with 14 inch, because if it was any wider than that, I couldn't disassemble it to get it in 8.5 foot wide. It'd been just a little bit too wide. So I went with the 14s. And then what I first did, this used to be the front bottom on the 560 plow. I added one bottom to the front, and this used to be the back bottom on the 560 plow, and I added one to the back. This right here, the bottom beam on top, was really the heart and soul of the whole thing, getting it right. Rather than trying to find every one of these bolt holes, I went and found the back beams out of 2 International 512 plows, and I made them together right here. And they're like a clamp. And then put the bolts through it. And then cut it off where I needed. And then I put it right back on here, and then added one to the front, one to the back. This gauge wheel here is off a number 70 trailer plow. Even the brackets, everything comes right off a number 70 trailer plow. It fit right back on the number 70 trailer plow, except for this here. I had to build this. The hitch up front, of course, you know, it had the pivot hitch. All that was taken off. And this, you can see on the video, this is how I come up with this idea to do this. This idea actually came here off of, used to be a company down in Atlanta, Georgia, the King Plow Company. They used to sell a lot of tillage equipment. They made a chisel plow, and they had a hitch on it that looked just like that. Well, I took a hitch, and it needed to be bigger. I took it to a friend of mine. He did this computer design stuff, and I told him I wanted 25% bigger. And anyway, he took a few measurements, and poof, he just shot out a blueprint how to make it 25% bigger. And then we took the print to a machine shop, and they took I reckon a water jet, laser jet, to cut this thing out. And right there is just the way it come out, as smooth as it could be. And it made 3 pieces, this one, and one inside, and I had to put them together and weld it up. And that worked good. And also, this has got spacers in here. I can adjust this up and down this way, and I have another adjustment here. But really, this plow was species specific to fit this hitch right here. This is my top link, and I could have went with something else. And the reason I went with that, you know, International, they made a 10 bottom, and they kind of used a chain lid, and I said I thought that would, you know, look good, do the same thing. Then right here, I needed some other kind of gauge wheel right here. And so this is nothing but the gauge wheel, that's stock back there, nothing done to it. I took another one just like that and added this here and built this to bolt on top of that over there. And the elevation here, whatever you do here, they're equal. It doesn't make any difference what you do on them. Now the real problem on this plow that took most of the time, this plow used to be 35 inches longer. Plows, you know, you have your width to cut, but there's another distance in them. It's called 4.5. 4.5 is from here to here. Put a right triangle on it, that plow. International, the ones I've got some is 21, like that little number 60 over there, and back of Farmall 51, that's 21 inches, and that's where I've got the idea to do this one on 21. That number 70 trail plow down there is 24 inches. And then this was normally, the 500 series plows were 26 inches. So I had to shorten it up to get it in legal length. And so what I did, the front bottom was fine, you have to do anything with that. So I come in here, I shortened this up 5 inches. This rail here had to be shortened 5. Everything kept progressing down 5 inches. Every one of these rails inside here, the 1 by 3 flat bars, they had to be rebent, re-drilled, that was really what took the time. It was a real stickler to really figure out on this plow. And some days I got one rail done, some days I had to go back and redo them, and it was just all over the place. But anyway, as it turned out, just like this right in here, when I built all this, this was just put here and tack welded together. Then I put a frame drill on it, magnetic drill, to get these holes in the exact place, because you just couldn't drill them individually and get it done. Not with my capabilities here, I couldn't. This rail here had to be had to be manufactured. It was made right here in this shop. The rest of the rails are the rails that come on it, but they had to be shortened. You take, for instance, this rail here on the on the 6th bottom would have been the 5th rail. No, well, anyway, it had to be come down here to be shortened here, and if you can get the picture, Matt, and see how it was, we had to bend it to come around here like this. All that had to be shaped. These rails, all of the original rails that come out of it, except for this one. I had to manufacture this one, and I had to manufacture something for the front. But you take like this one here, the 6th rail that was on when it was a 6 plow configuration. I was able to use this. I used where the coulters at, the holes there. Then I come here, of course I had to drill these holes here. But what I did is, this thing was 5 inches long, I had to whack it off here and move my holes back. Every one of them had to be done like that. These support braces in here, all these had to be cut in here, shortened. And when that happened, they threw the angle off here, they had to be redone. All the angles, make them be matched up. I can't think of anything else to really tell you, except that with the criteria, I want to be able to have a fully mounted plow. I wanted 8 bottoms and be able to haul it minimum disassembly, so I could go wherever I wanted to go in the country and be of legal width and not have to worry about permits. Now, when I say take it apart, this has to come off right here. This gauge wheel here, this bottom comes off, this bottom comes off. Because on the truck, even this one, that little bit right there is over. And when I take that one off, you'll see in a minute we're going to be loading it. I've got a frog that I put on down here that'll be a jack stand, a prop put under it. It's part of the movement. And back here, I'll take off the gauge wheel on the back and the bracket to get down in legal width. And that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but by the time you start loading and get ready to go, it's a 3-hour time limit on this. And when you get where you're going, it takes about 3 hours to reset it back up again. But anyway, that was the criteria I was trying to work with, and it worked. And I'm well pleased with it, glad I did it. The only thing I plan on doing with this plow now, as far as going out of state, that's something big time comes up that I don't know about. I'm planning on going to Alabama. What's that would be, 17, 18, 19? 18. So, huh? 18. 18. I'm planning on going to Alabama in 18 for Red Power, and I want to take this because from where I live at in Elm City, North Carolina to Montgomery is about 10, 11-hour drive, something like that. Not too bad. But I want to go there for that. That's going to be my last hoorah going out of state. I'll be 69 and a half then, and I think I'll about have enough of it. But I'm going to stay with my local stuff. Within 150 miles of home, I'll do that till I can't go no more. So that's all I know to tell you. I'm going to start the 3588 up here in a minute, and we'll get the pictures and show you how I hook it up. It's pretty simple. And then we're going to head for the low boy and load her up and get her ready because I got a plow day coming up. I just like the hydraulic top link, but what you'll see is the real reason for it. And I used to have a turnbuckle in here. And what you'll see when I put it on the low boy, that's going to sit on the back of the low boy because you got your hump that comes up. You'll see it. The front's got to come up. If I break the front up, the back comes up. But if I lengthen this out and let the back stay down and the front comes up, then I will put these jack stands underneath of it, and you'll see those in a minute too. That's the reason for this, because it was not safe really to get under this thing. I had to get under it and to lengthen this thing out or take it off completely. Okay, so that was the reason for that. And when I'm plowing, You'll see it, it stays about like that all the time. Just, you want a little bit of slack. Because when this plow's in the ground, all I'm doing is pulling it. Just like an old trailer plow. That's the way it works. The only thing this does is pick it up and turn it around the end, nothing else. Now we're ready to load. Back to tractor on this. Let me show you this. 7th bottom. I had to build this right here to support the back of the plow. Made it out of some white oak or plywood, and it'll come right fit right against that. And that's why it will ride right there. And then when I told you about raising it up, that'll stay down right in here. I'll make that top seal on that so the chain won't pick up any on it. I'll pick this up high as it goes, and I'll put the jacks on it. And sometimes it'll go quite high enough. This side wheel, that one might not. I'll put something on it and pick it up and get it on there. So let's get her loaded.